Here we go.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the Not My Circle podcast.
Not my
This is
circle. My circus.
Circus.
Oh
Man,
my
this margarita's
goodness.
already hitting.
God.
It's the only thing.
Episode 7.
Lightweight.
Episode 7. We're filming this on Cinco de Mayo. Everyone, if you got a drink, cheers it.
Cheers.
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 Cheers, fellas.
y'all.
How'd y'all celebrate Cinco de Mayo today?
Worked. Went to the gym. Came home. Worked out.
Gabe.
I worked, and then I worked late, went on a run, and then Tori made some fantastic nachos and guacamole. And now I'm here
Nice.
talking
How far
to
did you
you
run?
guys. 4 miles.
Nice.
I worked as well, and then I had a semifinal soccer game. We won,
Nice.
and then went to meet Chris and Steph at La Mancha for dinner and a couple margs.
How was that?
It was good. They told us an hour wait, but luckily it only ended up being 30 minutes, so we got sat pretty quickly, and it was packed though. Like Gabe, you've been there. Like the entire outside patio was just full of people, and they're making a killing tonight.
Did it seem like they had enough workers?
Yeah, they had a lot of servers, and they even had like 2 bars set up. So like if while you were waiting for your table, you could still get like your margs,
Just marks and stuff.
margs and beers. They definitely like planned well for it.
Yeah, I haven't been there forever. I love that place, though.
Yeah. Kind of figured it was gonna be like super packed today. So me and my girlfriend, like we kind of like celebrated on Sunday. We went to Sol Luna and had fajitas and margarita or chispas and all that because we thought about maybe going to Sol Luna or Mira Sol today or like Paloma Blanca, but we knew it was gonna be like crazy packed. So I mean, technically we had Chipotle for lunch. I mean, it's not Mexican, but
Close enough.
it was good. I love Chipotle, so I'll eat it every day of the week. But yeah, we figured it was good.
What about you, Joe?
Just worked out, and celebrating by I made a marg, one of my famous 1221 margaritas. If you know, you know.
Oh, I remember those.
So, yeah, take it back old school.
Damn,
Eric
that was
Eric
way back.
reminded me about him a couple weeks ago. He's like, "Hey man," he's like, "Remember those 1221 margaritas he used to make? Like those were the best." Blah blah blah. So I was like, "Ah, you know what? Like I need to see if I still got it." I do.
That was when you'd use that tequila in the plastic bottle, right?
No, that was when I would mix. I can't give my secrets out, so can't say anything else. But
I remember those. Damn, that was.
yeah,
I'm still hurting from that fall.
yeah.
But-
When we tried climbing up the balcony.
I almost. I mean,
I didn't hear that story.
you did. It was. I don't know what we were doing. I think it was a pub run. It might have been like a pub
Yeah.
run or something. And Joe lived on the first floor, and his balcony was on the main street. But like it was like an elevated balcony. It wasn't like you could just like walk into his thing. It was like elevated, and I had gotten really good at being able to like jump up because I jump really high. I have a really high vertical. And
What is it?
I could jump. It's high, but I could jump up, and I would like be able to grab on, and then I'm really strong upper body as well, so I'd be able to pull myself up and just climb in. But one night I had one too many hurricanes or something, and I jumped up, and I almost climbed up, and I lost my grip, and I just fell straight back.
Ate it bad.
I just remember
There's
looking
probably
at
a good. The bottom of the balcony is probably a good 7 feet up.
Oh,
yeah, it's
Maybe
pretty.
not that high. Yeah, because you probably jumped about 12 inches to grab on.
strong upper body and a high vertical. You sound like LeBron.
I mean, I'm an elite athlete. It's just people
Mm,
people sleep on me when we're like doing pickup games in basketball, and they like see me. They're like,
Steve
they'll pick
Steve ate
Gabe
it
over.
bad, though.
Yeah, it was.
And he was
It
mad because
hurt.
I think I wasn't answering my phone.
He
So
wasn't
like
answering.
ran.
Yeah, I was supposed to stay there that night, and he wouldn't answer his phone. I don't even know how he got there, and
Oh,
finally,
you know why? I think we were taking care of Chris Robinson.
I don't know. I ended up making it though after I laid on the ground for a little bit. I'm not a quitter, so I went back up and I got it the second try. I made it in. I was
I was
tired.
like, "Where did you just come from?" Like, he was
I
like,
just
"The
went straight
balcony." I
through
was like,
the sliding door.
"I think because yeah, rough."
You didn't even
That
lock your
was,
door.
I
That was
mean,
my
no.
balcony door.
I mean, people can't get into it. Like you literally have to jump and then
It was
climb
pretty
in.
high up.
So, I
I think
mean,
I think
yeah,
did I do that one before?
you definitely didn't do that.
You
You
don't have the
definitely.
upper body strength.
You do other stuff on the balconies.
Oh man.
But
Man,
yeah,
that feels like
so
forever ago.
it was forever ago. It was probably like 6, 7 years ago now.
I was like, yeah, that's a long time.
That was back when you were still an engineer.
Way back then, man. Back in the days. I'm getting old now, so I can still jump like
Yeah,
that, but I don't know if I could take the fall like that though.
that's for sure. Dude, but I was looking at the reason I was asking about staffing was because I told y'all we booked that trip to Vegas, and I was reading some stuff about like because there's going to be 8 of us when we get to Vegas in May, so like transportation to the hotel and stuff, and they were like everyone was saying like don't trust Ubers because there's no drivers, like they can't get anyone to work. I think you're better off hiring a limousine company pick you up, or requesting one from the hotel. Like I was like, damn, like it's that crazy. Like people just don't want to work.
Damn, I wish you
I was
told me
worried.
that so I could tell. I could like figure out a plan too now. I didn't
Yeah, I
think.
guess
I
Well,
didn't. I didn't even.
but that's in May.
I mean,
This is
June's
for
right
the May trip.
after. Oh, but I mean, June's right after. I mean,
How many people are you landing with? Oh, you're
like I was
landing
gonna
with.
say, I guess the good thing is that you're going with that many people. It'd be pretty easy to split it, or whatever.
Yeah.
there's 6. But I mean, I didn't even. I didn't even think of that being an issue. Honestly, like transportation wise.
Yeah, they said that like to get even just to get out of the airport, like number one, it's expensive, especially if you have a big group, and then number two, like Ubers aren't just accepting any request. Like some people, it's taking them forever to get their Ubers and stuff
What
like
about
that.
taxis?
Actually, that did happen to me too when I
Oh
went.
my goodness! Now I'm hearing
And that,
this.
and that was just 2 of us. Yeah,
Well,
we ended up having to like walk some places, walk the strip.
yeah. Well, I was telling my mom, I was like, well, look, like I was telling my sisters too. I was like, just take $10. Like usually when we would go somewhere with the guys and we go in a limo, they usually charge us like $10 a head. So I was like, so take 50, $60, just knowing that you're going to spend that alone
Some rides.
Yeah, yeah, but
on
that's when
limos
they
and stuff
were.
like that.
But that's when they were just sitting there parking, doing nothing. Like that was normal times. Like now they're probably
But
like marking it up.
yeah, I don't. I mean, maybe.
I mean,
I
if
think
they were
I think
smart, they
limos
would.
are. I think limos are going to be hit or miss. Also, but they were always. I mean, they were usually pretty good about being at Planet Hollywood. Like having them lined up, ready to go. So we'll see. I mean,
I know, but that's like all pre-COVID stuff, man. I don't know. I don't think you could
yeah.
assume anymore.
I mean, if not, we don't really have a choice. We just have to Uber or walk, I guess. But so yeah, so we'll see. We booked the transportation to the hotel and everything, so that's done. But
Was it reasonable?
it was like a 14 passenger SUV limo. I think it was like 210, maybe. Hopefully, my
Damn.
sister doesn't listen to this
For
because my mom's
for
gonna
for
surprise her.
for a 10-minute
For
drive.
yeah, well, no. So for a 10 minute, it would have been like 150, but for the we did like an hour. So they
Oh,
pick
so
you
you're
up.
gonna
Like
cruise
they have a
around.
bottle of champagne on the limo. They'll take you to the Welcome to Vegas sign, and then
Hey.
do like a mini strip tour. I've never seen that Vegas sign. Like all the
Yeah, I've
times I've
never
been,
been
I've never
there.
seen that
Yeah,
sign.
I've never seen it actually. I've never seen the
I was
Grand
like, yeah,
Canyon either, but
yeah,
well,
that'd be
we've
cool.
flown over it, but I've never been to it.
I've been to Grand Canyon.
I mean, I
Was there
don't think like
Is
camping?
it
it's
smart?
What?
Was there
it's not much.
camping?
I mean, it's not much to look at, right? It's just a big hole.
I
No,
heard
it's
it's like
pretty.
a real big hole
There's a lot to look at.
though.
I mean, like what though? I mean, it's just. I mean, you can't even see all the way down to the bottom. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, so we'll see. So yeah, so I was just trying to get that figured out, trying to get our reservations figured out. We like one day we're having dinner at Catch, in Aria, and I was trying to book the SW to have dinner at the SW Steakhouse, but I haven't had any luck there just because I don't think they're on open table. So just trying to iron out that stuff so we're not trying to play catch up those days when we get there because it's literally like 3 weeks away.
Damn, Joe, 3 weeks away.
Sneaking up.
Scope it out. Scope it out for our June trip.
I mean, gee, what would you say? Like you were there like in the middle of it all when it was probably the worst, or when they were like the most limited capacity. Like what would you say if you were giving advice to someone that's about to go?
I mean, I didn't. Nothing really changed. Like for us, I mean,
You just said Uber, you all had to walk a bunch.
yeah, but I felt like even when we were there, like Ubers were. I mean, I know there was a lot more people, but it was hard to get around. Like we made it work because we had a big group. When we would go with the guys, you know, like we had a big group
Right.
to get like a limo and stuff. But
Wait, I thought you went with 2 people. You just said you went with two
no,
people.
I know. I'm saying that it was like I felt like we always had trouble getting Ubers and stuff when like if we tried going with the guys, like 8 of us trying to go to Vegas, we wouldn't even bother trying to call 2 Ubers. We would just get like a van or or get like a limo bus, whatever.
Those were game changers when
But
we first did that.
when I went with just one other person, then it was like I never really experienced getting an Uber in Vegas, so I didn't have nothing to really compare it to. But there were some nights when it was usually it was like late night, like it was also like New Year's. I mean, yeah, New Year's Eve. So it was just a busy night still, like in general.
Yeah,
Like
that was a pretty busy time.
the strip was packed. I mean, I had never seen the strip shut down before, so people could walk on the strip. So that was like a whole new experience for me.
But how was it when y'all went to dinner and stuff? Because it was pretty limited then, wasn't it? Also,
The dinner, we had to make
because was there
reservations.
hotel?
Yeah, we had to make reservations for dinner. So, but it was still like packed though. I mean, they filled that place up for New Year's Eve dinner. Um, so nothing like changed in that aspect of it. But looks like we lost Steve.
Yeah, hopefully he doesn't restart it like Gabe did last time. Yeah, he just said I don't know what happened. Oh, he's just frozen, so hopefully he just comes back.
Okay. But yeah, I mean, like we still went. I mean, we went to that date that was like a champagne brunch, and you know
where was that at?
that was
Aria?
at that
Or
was
Cosmo, I
at
mean?
no, it was at I think it was at the Bellagio.
Hmm.
Yeah, but
Because I have seen like on some of the stuff where they were doing
it was Lavo. It was called the Lavo Champagne Brunch. I just can't remember the hotel, but I'm pretty sure it was Bellagio or let me see.
What the hell happened?
You're back, Steve.
I don't know what happened.
Oh, is that the
It was
Venetian, Gio?
The Venetian, yep. So like that that was the one where I told y'all we got a table for 2 champagne brunch and you had to spend a minimum of like 200 a person.
Oh,
But the menu was like it was almost like if you got bottle service, so like one appetizer was like $50 and like the entrees were like $75, so you spent it pretty easily and then with drinks. So we usually spent that minimum.
That place looked pretty fun though, like from your snaps. Like it looked like everyone was active. They had didn't they have a DJ and stuff?
Yeah, they had a DJ, and then like I mentioned, you were still allowed to like get up in your area and kind of like move around, dance a little bit. Yeah, this one guy was like celebrating something. He was going off on the dance on his own. But then as the day went on, because it was like a champagne brunch, so it started like at 12. Then we got there like at 1 or 2, and people were going till like 3, 4, almost 5 o'clock. And as we got later to the end, everybody just started moving to the dance floor in front of the DJ. So it was basically like a normal like kind of nightclub. They actually moved us to like a table closer because they knew that we were like having a good time. Buying a couple pitchers. We didn't buy bottle service, but we did buy some like pitchers. And
The
so
promoter was like, "Man, if we can just get them a little closer, I think they got at least 2 bottles in them."
pretty much we ended up getting like one more pitcher and then like closing it out. But
So I know you. I kind of asked last time, I think, but what was your opinion on Circa, like what is it called, Circus Swim
oh,
Bar or something?
uh, stadium swim.
Yeah, Stadium Swim.
Dude,
Oh
Is it is
yeah.
that is
dude,
that
that
worth
place,
going to?
yeah, that place is awesome. Like you just have to go just to even like just see it. Like just go there, buy like the general admission just to get in. It shouldn't be that crazy when you go because it's not like we went during New Year's, so they had like all the New Year's Day football bowl games.
Oh
It
yeah.
was,
Yeah.
it was pretty active, and then obviously like Super Bowl was crazy and March Madness. But if you
Steve,
just go like, a regular
by the
weekend,
time we go in June, all the pools are opening 100%,
Oh
and
really?
they're gonna start doing pool parties.
Are they doing it
Or-
during? But we're gonna be there during the week though.
Yeah, they're doing it. Well, they'll do it Friday for sure.
At least
I
Friday.
think there were some Thursday ones.
Thursday,
Back
yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
Thursdays they do them.
Well, we
Yeah,
got
so I know.
I think on Thursday we'll be at the Aria pool. Yeah, it's Thursday because we fly in Wednesday. Yeah, Thursday. So
Yeah, 'cause I saw someone post that Marquee Day Club is opening up 100% in June. So I was like, well, that could do something like that. That place gets active.
Yeah, I mean they're starting to like roll out. I mean we saw the Vegas or the new Resort World Las Vegas released the lineup for Tiesto and the dates for Tiesto and Zed, and he's doing pool party nightclub.
well, Tiesto is gonna be week. Or I guess he could always fly back to Vegas like they
Dude, I
do that
couldn't
all the
imagine
time.
when I saw that. I was like, this has to be fake.
Is it real?
Where's
I mean,
where's Donnie
if
Promotion?
it's the Disco Donnie promotions, like they make it happen. Like
Well, they brought Diplo not too long ago, and then now they're bringing Tiesto. They're bringing heavy hitters, man.
They're
Steve
bringing
Aoki.
Cashcast to hotel.
I mean, if they could just
Wow.
get if they could get DJ Steve 5.0, I mean,
Poor
that's
Ed's
it.
go.
Poor Ed.
Wait, so they're bringing Cash Cast this weekend at hotel?
Yeah,
Cash on
Think-
Friday.
Friday. Yeah,
Damn.
Hotel discotheque.
I thought hotel was closed, like down. Like I thought they were out of business
I think they're alive and well.
from the COVID.
I guess something like that will open it back up.
Damn,
Yeah,
they
they're
come back
really-
heavy. Yeah, they come in swinging, man.
But no, I looked at because I was looking at the Tiesto one because I was like, oh, I'm not gonna miss that. Like I'm going. But I was looking at
Poor Matt's bachelor party, he just leaves.
no, it's Thursday, so it works out like perfectly because we're not starting that till Friday.
But are you off on? Oh, you're just
Yeah,
gonna leave right after.
I'm in summer break, so
Yeah, that would be
Oh, yeah.
perfect. Dude, that'd
I
be
do it.
that'd be like a great start to the.
I do. Yeah, I do have a camp that week, but Thursday's my last. I made the camp so like we're done on Thursday, so
I do
Poor
work,
kids,
but like,
man.
but I'm not missing Tiesto, so telling the kids I can't coach y'all this week.
but no, yeah, Disco Donnie's bringing Dioro to Houston at the end of May, and then Dylan Francis at Clay,
Damn, strong.
Steve Aoki at Cowboys at the end of the month.
Damn, real strong.
Tiesto now, yeah, just crazy.
I feel like Tiesto's Tiesto's that's a high caliber. I mean, money to bring Tiesto down to San Antonio.
He must be itching hard for.
Yeah, I think he's
Unless-
just ready to be out.
Unless they need
Yeah.
jobs, like they haven't had any venues or like no performances, so they're probably just like little tune up, little warm up.
He's like,
Here,
man, I got this new hit. I'm not making
Yeah.
any money from playing in stadiums.
He's got to get his set list just right for Vegas, so he's gonna do a little practice around here. I mean, that's what I used to do. I should practice like little venues before I take it to the big shows.
On the house off of what's the street of that one?
I don't remember the name.
Gold Rush or
I don't remember the name of the street, but huge parties. I'm a lot of crowds.
It was off
No.
Callahan. Callahan
Yeah,
and Woodruff?
Ingram and Callahan.
Ingram, yeah. Poor neighbors.
No,
But
my
yeah,
neighbors are super cool.
so did y'all reserve the the NBA Top Shot pack from yesterday?
Got
Did y'all
both.
reserve that one?
Yeah, I did both.
Yeah, reserve
Sweet.
both.
Yeah, I mean, I got the. I thought the first one came out like Monday or something.
It did.
No, no, there's another one. Yeah, the
They,
first one
they
came out, but they closed
Monday.
registration yesterday.
Yesterday. Okay, yeah, I'd gotten that one, and then and then they did one today.
Yeah,
But the one
Yeah.
today's for
And
next
this one's
week,
gonna
right?
be open all week.
great.
The one today is what, Gabe?
Isn't it for next week?
Yeah,
Yeah, but it's
one
gonna the
one's
reservation time is gonna be open for like a week.
yeah, one's for the 7th. So I think the pack drops on Friday, and then the next pack is
Yeah.
next week, right? Like the 11th or something.
Yeah.
I don't
So
know,
that's
man.
kind of interesting the way they're doing that.
What are they gonna have? Like 500,000 packs available? You get a
I
pack.
mean,
You get a
it's
pack.
gonna have to be because if they're basically that reserves gets one, it's gonna have to be 500-600 packs.
So I'm not. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty bummed out that haven't had the greatest luck. The limited pack drops, like the ones with like only 55,000 packs or only 100,000 packs available. So it's nice being able to get a pack, but on the flip side, I like the exclusivity. Like if I'm on the winning end, sometimes I'm on the losing end, but giving everybody a pack, I think is kind of taking away a little bit of the I guess the desire, because that's what makes it desirable. I mean, if everybody could get everything, then it just wouldn't be even worth it. Um, I don't know what it's going to do for the value of a lot of these moments. I'm not too
I think
sure
it's
if they.
gonna kill them.
It's going to kill. It's going to flood the market for sure. So I don't know if Top Shot's intentionally doing this to bring down the market.
I think they're doing it to get people that have never had an opportunity to get a pack a chance to get in without having to go to the marketplace and buy moments. And like and I think that while it'll hurt the market a little bit, it won't kill it completely because people like Marshall, who my coworker who's been getting packs, like he's not selling any of them. Like he's just getting them to grow his collection.
Same.
And so I think there are going to be a lot of people like that that aren't looking for the quick buck necessarily, but just want to get involved and like see what it's about. But like for him, he's getting one more pack and he's done until there's a little bit more limited drops because he'll have his 15 moments, and then hopefully he can qualify for some other ones because he's like, man, I don't want to just spend $15 every week on super and moments. And I'm like, I get it. Like if it was football for him, probably a different story. But he's like, basketball's not even his favorite sport, whatever. So
Yeah,
I don't
I
think
guess
it'll kill it completely because I know a lot of people will hold on to it. But then the other side of
The
this is
flip
like
side is the amount of moments. Like, I mean, like if you can get up, like we've said, like we've at least thought, is if we get up to like 50 moments, let's just say, maybe there's going to be like like an exclusive like pack drop that Steve was mentioning. That if in order to qualify for it, you have to have at least 50 moments or something.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
probably have 49.
yeah. I mean, that's why I'm still gonna go for, even though I'm not a huge fan of these like guarantee reserve packs for exclusivity purposes. Like it's an easy way to just continue growing my collection because it's still $9 a pop. It's still cheaper than if I went to the marketplace.
Yeah,
So I mean, it's
There's
still
still like
cost
rookie cards
effective,
you could get.
and you still have a chance to still get a good pool.
Yeah, like
You
a
know what I mean?
rookie.
You could get a rookie, or you could get a low serial number.
an LE, like a real low LE.
well,
It's
that's
still
the other thing is
possible.
like they already closed some series twos that were 35 plus CCs. So like that LeBron assist that I had, that one's an LE now. That's a 35,000 LE. So they're not going to make any more than 35,000. So that's kind of a bright side of it. Like
That is
that
good.
moment's not going to get. I mean, they're not going to be making that many more of them, or it's
They're
done.
they're not going to mint anymore at all. Yeah, it's already
Right.
done.
Yeah. So that's nice about it.
Yeah, hopefully then those later, eventually, another year, 2 or 3 will be finally we'll get some more value to it than the whatever $8 they're selling for.
I just wonder who's
What
choosing their moments.
do you mean?
Just like the actual like plays, because like some of them are just like that
Yeah,
one. That's the one you picked. Like this assist
I
where he's only in it for 2 seconds.
yeah. There's some real There's some moments, but maybe it has something to do with like either with the NBA and their agreement on what they can and can't use and like what like footage and stuff. I'm guessing maybe because I mean
And I
that would
get
be
that
my
not
guess.
everyone
Yeah,
can
I
be a
mean,
highlight.
and then I guess also like I was at the Spurs game on Sunday, and I saw like this one dunk by Luka Samon. You know, it's not Luka Doncic, but Luka Samanic for the Spurs, and he just had this nasty dunk that like I would want that top shot, and I seriously doubt they'll ever even make one or mint one. But
Yeah, once people go back to games, like we've said it before, but once people go back to the games and they start seeing these plays that in real time that eventually get made into
Um,
moments, like people are gonna be like, "Oh, I want to buy that." Like I saw that live. I was at that game. Like
yeah,
this is my memorabilia from that event. Whereas it used to be like a bobblehead or whatever, like a T-shirt that you'll wear twice and then forget about completely. Like it'll be cool to have like, oh, that's the moment from the game that we went to for our birthday or something. Like, oh yeah, I have that moment also. Like, so that's something that'll become pretty neat once they start making more moments and from games that we've been to.
yeah.
and you know where I'm a diehard Spurs fan when I'm wearing this, drinking out of Spurs mug, and we're down by 40 to the Jazz.
They're so bad, dude.
But
Yeah, so
yeah,
we'll.
I get, tomorrow I get the other challenge though, the Cool Cats
Yeah, I
Oh
got
yeah, the
that as
Levine.
well.
Levine.
I was gonna go
What did
for
y'all
it,
think
but
about that? Like, what made y'all decide to go for it?
Well, for me, I already had like two of the moments, and I was like pretty on top of it when they announced that it was going to be Levine, and I saw the moment, and it was against the Spurs. It was a cool dunk. I was like, all right, like I really want this moment, like in general, and just knowing that it's automatically going to be like an LE. There's no other way to get it unless it's from the marketplace. After they hand them out to everybody. So I was like already kind of I needed 3 cards to complete the challenge. I was like, all right, I'm just gonna go ahead and try to do this. I'm gonna try to, and I was able to get one of the I forgot who it was, but I got them for like super cheap before the price started going pretty high, and then the last 2 guys I ended up getting for like $30 each. But it was frustrating because I had to wait like the 30 minutes after I bought my first moment, and then someone kept buying my like the moment I was about to buy, so I had like a 15-minute cooldown and like a 30-minute cooldown. So in all, it took me like 3-4 hours to like complete like the little challenge when in reality I should have been done within like an hour. So that was pretty
Yeah,
frustrating. But the fact that I was already like almost and I was like so close, and then the 2 guys I was missing, they weren't that like expensive. I was like, I'll just go for it.
yeah. It
And
was similar. Go
one more
ahead.
thing, all the other, and plus all the moments were kind of like cool. Where I've seen like past challenges where sometimes they're kind of or like
Yeah.
they're super expensive. So that's another reason why I decided to do this challenge. I've seen like past challenges where what was that?
I think that was the YouTube live stream.
Hmm.
I was trying to test to see if how Gabe looked. You looked a little blurry on our stream, but you look good on YouTube. So
yeah, don't do that again. Don't do that again.
Um,
the reason why I
that's
got
why
it,
that's why I didn't go for it was because I was getting timed out of the marketplace every time, and then when I would get through, it would say my payment method failed, and I was paying with Dapper Balance.
Huh.
So I was like, you know what, like
so
I'm
that was,
done. Like,
but that was just. I think it was like a glitch in the message, but it was all it was people were just beating you to it.
Yeah,
so yes, but then I was also going for like more expensive moments, like we talked about. I was going for ones that are a couple dollars more, and
Mm-hmm.
even those weren't working.
they beat you. They
Were
beat
you
you,
going,
man.
yeah, were you going for the low serial number? Because I did that too.
No, I
Like
was
you're
just going for
like
the
five.
whichever,
I was doing like $5 more expensive, but the
but lower
lowest
serial
serial
number.
number, and I was like, it has to be that people are doing the same exact thing.
No, they beat you.
Yeah, because
I
then
was gonna.
then
I
I
was
would
gonna.
for one of them, I went up like $10 more, maybe even 15, and and then I got it like
Just gaze, man.
God, man.
No one can question your dedication to Top Shot.
uh,
You've put in the most money out of pocket
Yeah, you put in
game
the most
anyone
like
I know.
hard earned. Well, not hard earned, but like earned money. Like it's
Getting
cake.
bamboozled.
It's cake money, but like still.
So why did you decide to do it, Gio?
I mean, I had one of them, like Gabe said, and then I saw how cheap they were at the time. You know, in the market, like they were all like 20, no more than $25 each, I think.
Just throwing money, man. It's cheap. That's
And
cheap,
so I
man.
was like, I can easily get three or four of these to get that Levine. Um, but then I also thought, I guess I misunderstood too. I didn't know that like the Fred Van Vliet one that we got, Joe. So
Mhm.
they're not gonna make that one anymore.
It's not necessarily that they won't make it anymore, but that it won't be sold in packs.
Oh, okay.
No. The only way you could get that moment is to complete that challenge.
It's still a CC. If you go look at it, it's still a CC moment. It's 657. It's 65, 67 plus CC. It's not an LE.
I guess that's what I was confused about. That confused me too because then when I read the first minute like tweet something about the Levine one, they made it sound like that was the only one. You know, that was the only way you
Interesting.
could get it. But
Yeah, so I don't completely understand this either, but on
I
specifically for
guess
the
it's that they
Van Vliet,
won't do them in packs. But
right? You can it'll even say like in the challenge part, it'll say like this will never be sold in packs, but it doesn't mean they'll never use it as a challenge again or offer it in some other way like that.
like a giveaway.
Was my understanding.
Yeah,
I
so
don't know.
that kind of confused me a little bit. But that was another reason why I was like, you know what, like I should try to get this one. And Levine's been having a good year, and it's a cool dunk, like Gabe said. So
I'm definitely
Because
gonna try. Yeah.
so I'm reading the Cool Cats Challenge 6, the Levine, the one that y'all just completed.
mhm.
And in the notes it says to finish an NBA Top Shot challenge, you must collect at least one of each of the required moments before the challenge's completion. Do not miss out. All collectors holding at least one of each moment when the clock runs out will be sent this exclusive, never to be sold in packs reward. So it's just never to be sold in packs. Doesn't mean that they'll never use it again um, for another challenge or for something else. So
Interesting.
that was kind of an interesting thing that I saw that I was like, well, what does that mean?
Yeah,
Is it an LE? Is it not?
I mean, that means they're just never gonna sell in packs.
but it was
Yeah.
also a small like it was also like the Fred Van Vliet one was a pretty low serial number at the moment. But
It was like 65, 67. Yeah.
yeah,
Well, dude, and that's why I sold mine was because mine was 6119.
mine
Like I
too.
may as well have just gotten the last one, and I sold it for 135, and they're going for like 91 now.
Cake.
Nice.
Cake. I don't know. I've been really wanting to complete a challenge, but man, I've been so like unlucky with not at least having like two of the moments needed just like bring down the cost of out of pocket to buy the rest of the moments. Like every single challenge that's come up, I would have to buy all eight or buy all five or all six, and it's like, man, like I can't get any solid like moments where stuff that I already own is part of the challenge, so I don't have to like come out of pocket so much. And so I've been trying to time it, uh, but man, I'm itching to complete a challenge. It's just like this last one. What is it? The hustle and show. Like there's like eight that you have to buy, and I was checking the prices and stuff, and it's to get all eight because I don't have any. It'd be a little over $200 and probably even more now as it itches closer to the end date. So probably out of pocket.
Yeah, I think they're about 30 each.
So it's like, man, it's like I'm not having any luck right now. At least having one or two moments. I mean, literally anything just to kind of like be like, okay, well, instead of spending 250, I only have to spend $100 or something.
Well, and that's the thing. Like, if you go to the marketplace, like obviously they're going to be a little bit more expensive because people want them so they can complete the challenge. But as soon as that challenge ends,
Yeah.
they just the prices on them just dump.
So yeah, you
Like the
spend
ones
It's almost
mean,
like you spent 200. Like Steve, if you did buy all those 8, you spent like 250, and then you get who was it that they're off or who's the challenge for?
Giannis.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that one will probably be worth more than like the Cool Cats one we've done, but it's like you then once the challenge is over, like Joe said, all those moments go for like under $10, and
See,
then
but it's a bad investment. But see, also, if I completed the challenge, I wouldn't buy the moments, and then as soon as challenge is over, just dump them. Like I would keep them. Like I would buy them and keep them. So
that's what I did.
you
I didn't
know,
have a choice because they lost so much. It wasn't worth it for me to
that's why
sell and
that's
make.
why my profit is negative.
I mean,
yeah.
yeah, same. My if you go to evaluate moments,
No,
I
I
mean,
should
look
have
at
used like
mine.
20K.
No, that's the other site. Evaluate moments is the ones that only show you what you have now. So if you look now, it looks like I'm negative bad because I had to pay up for the Jermichael Green
It should still
and
factor in the sell though that you had.
I mean, he doesn't own
I
it
mean, it
anymore.
should, but I don't control the
Well,
algorithm.
I know, but the other site that I use does, and that one is
Yeah,
makes the most sense because it counts
right.
like what you've sold actually too.
Yeah, the site that I'm talking about doesn't though.
Hmm.
So that's what I'm saying. Like it's not.
Well, that was one that
So
that's one that Kite sent us, and that's one that I've been using. But then when I got on that one Twitch, Joe, you remember the name of that?
yeah, plunge my father.
Yeah, if I might, dude, that was kind of fun. Like I just that on he did like a podcast kind of like this, but like basically like everybody that comes on, they were doing giveaways, you know. So like just like imagine Joe giving away his LeBron or something stupid like that. So
Imagine.
Just keep imagining, man.
and then and then they had
Just
another
keep
guy come
dreaming.
on. They had another guy come on that could be Gabe, and like he was just buying everybody's subscription to pay for our podcast. To subscribe.
Spam bad, man. That's spam. Nobody wants that.
But no, I actually listened in. But anyways, that's where I heard about that other market site that evaluates like what the moments are worth or selling for and stuff.
Yeah, I
I
remember
don't
you
know.
showing us that one.
And another thing that I liked about it too was it actually based what your moment was worth by your serial number, whereas on the first one that we looked at, it just showed the lowest value. So
Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that.
Oh,
yeah. So
look at mine. Look at mine. Look at mine.
What's the website, Gio?
Pull up my profile.
it's
Mine's got to
called
be at least under.
it's called a moment ranks.
Yeah, pull up mine,
Oh,
G.
mine went up.
Huh.
I'm in
Oh
the
yeah,
top
because you
12.
have all those challenges.
No, yeah, because you have those challenges that are still needed.
Did
True.
you send this to us? I've never seen this site.
I sent y'all screenshots of y'all's accounts, not
I
like
don't
the
need.
actual link.
I don't need screenshots.
Steve,
I
your
need the.
total moment value is 401. Your lifetime profit is 316. You have 28 moments, and in the past 24 hours, your account has gone negative 12%.
Okay, leave that part out. Edit that. Just leave the positive part in.
But yeah,
Yeah,
so your moment value is 401.
It's not
Gabe,
bad. I mean, and that's well, no, I've been bought. Never mind. I've bought moments off the marketplace. They're not all pack drops.
Gabo 478 total
Huh.
moment value, 307 lifetime profit, 31 moments owned.
Nice.
It takes that into consideration, Esteban, the ones you've bought.
I know, but I'm just like, I own them, so it's got to be worth something, right? It's got to be worth more if I own them.
Gabe's highest valued is Julius Randle, $45.
It's only gonna
What's
keep going up.
Mine's still. What's my Luca showing on there? Because if it
Yeah,
goes
there's
off zero,
140, I think.
Luca. So the lowest ask is 143. Yours is worth 144.
there you go, dude. Profits,
Your
man.
Christian Wood is
Yeah, I was gonna
worth
say Christian
38
Wood. Yeah,
because that's a
Christian
low
Wood.
serial
The
number.
lowest ask is 14, but with your whatever your serial number is low. It's worth that one is yours specifically is worth 38 on them.
I think I'm a little off. I have it priced for like 800.
Yeah, a little bit.
There, I was. I just listed some.
Maybe like me looking at it one night, would just like buy it. Like
This got to be worth something, man.
That's me. Like when I got real excited about buying all those Keldons.
Did you ever get that legendary Keldon?
No, I'm not
Oh,
gonna do it.
that'd be solid, man.
Just so expensive.
It'd be sick.
I'd like to do it, but yeah, it's just no.
Why don't you just buy like every Keldon in the marketplace and just be like the Keldon hoarder? It'd be a power
If Gabe
move,
lets
man.
me use his, if Gabe lets me use his funds, I'll do it.
I need my funds to do that.
But yeah, I'm just itching for a rare drop. Like even if I don't get a pack, like I'm
Let's
just
will.
tired of these.
look, Steve.
What?
How?
Joe's like, I just want a rare drop, even if I don't get it, and he's gotten every single drop.
Well,
He's
yeah,
gotten every
but I want
drop.
like I just want new moments. I want like cool new moments that are limited. Like I want to see them drop again. I don't.
They're
I'm just
coming.
sick
They
of these
said they're coming.
Series 2 base sets.
I
I
think
know they're
Yeah,
coming,
the-
I
but
think
after,
I think
after having that role of like there were like 3 or 4 limited rare drops and then the legendary drops. Like those are fun to open up. Base ones are
And
kind
then
of
there was a hollow one too, like shortly after. I think that's the one G and Gabe went for. I'm just itching to qualify for something, man. Like,
I think the
I'm
reason
tired
they
of.
keep bringing on these base packs and stuff, like these pre-register ones, is just to get everybody that's joining in like something to start with, you know.
yeah. No, I
And I
get it.
and I think for
Joe-
us, it's like it's gonna pay off later, not now, but
Dividends. Gabe knows something about dividends, right?
because people are gonna want like more
My
moments and stuff.
No, yeah, I see it. I'm just you get kind of spoiled when we had that little roll of they were
Yeah.
releasing limited rare pack drops and then legendary pack drops, and then now it's like base set, base set, base set. I'm like, these are
One of my theories, and this is a theory of mine, so it's a theory, but I've been considering because I've had so much bad luck with these challenges that happen, not having any moments. So, like for example, these hustle and show, or hustle and flow.
That's gonna flow, I think, right?
it's not flow.
I get it
It's
backed up.
hustle and show. I think.
I think it's hustle and
It's a
show.
movie.
Yeah,
But
wrong.
like for example, when that pack dropped, I should have just jumped on buying. Not even thinking about serial numbers, but just jump into the marketplace and buy the lowest listing price ones of everything of that series, just assuming there's going to be a challenge at some point associated with
Well-
those. So for like these next 2 base packs that are dropping, just as soon as people open their packs, start listing them, jump in and buy that $4 moment, that $5 moment. Worst case, I spent $4 on a moment. Best case, it's a moment that's needed for a challenge, and I'm not stuck paying $30, $40 for it, to complete a challenge. And it's still building. It's still showing marketplace activity. It's still building. I'd rather spend $4 or $5 here on moments, hoping to hit a challenge for just being stuck like I am now and having to pay for
Yeah, that's
6
not a
moments.
that's not a bad idea. That's I mean the
You
chance.
wouldn't have been able to do it for hustle and show because by the time
Yeah,
they opened up the marketplace, they had already released what the challenge would be.
But
So like for
now I could try to jump in and buy like anything that's just low price. That's just random stuff. Like I always look at the marketplace every day, and if I see a moment for $4 or $5 and I don't have it for $4, like I'll try to buy it before me.
yeah, your odds of that being in the challenge though are low. You almost have to keep the same mindset of looking for a cheat moment, but look for like a 15,000 LE moment.
I mean,
that's
I'll jump
cheap,
on that
that
too,
also.
but I mean,
But if you
my
what I'm
odds-
saying is if you look for 35K ones, you're not your odds of it being in a challenge are relatively low. I got lucky that the Duncan Robinson 35K I got was in a challenge, but the only reason that I bought him was because he was required for the certified baller showcase. Otherwise, I wouldn't have bought
That's
him.
what I was gonna
Oh,
say about.
when do we get our Dapper Bucks? When do we get our Dapper Bucks?
Over the next 2 weeks, I think.
Oh my god!
I know. I'm hoping to be able to use it on like one of these
That's
pre-registered.
probably why they're doing these pack drops because they're like, man, we're giving all these people $20. Like,
We're
let's
gonna
just
get
get it
our
back real
money
quick.
back. Yeah. Shit, I didn't think about that, but yeah.
Like,
get our money
we'll
back.
recycle it quick.
I
Jeez.
think with those 20, I'm gonna put that towards a Lamelo Ball moment. I don't know which one. I'll wait till obviously we get the
But
funds, but
but then you got to like deposit more in your Dapper. I mean, I guess it's
that's okay. But like I could get a nice Lamelo Ball for like maybe $70 and only have to put in 50 or something like for a moment that I like.
yeah.
For a player that I really like. Or I think there might be another Keldon that's reasonable. Obviously, the legendary I think is like for 1,500 plus, but There might be another Keldon that I don't have that I would want to get.
Dude, Keldon too, man. I've been saying we've been saying this since we started the pod, but I'm just waiting for him to explode another year or two.
I'm sitting
Well,
on a
he
bunch
has,
of.
It's like watching him live just like make me more hyped too.
dude. The one that we got to keep an eye on is Devin Vassell, dude. And even people like, yeah, even people on like that aren't Spurs fans are saying like, oh, he's a player you got to watch for top shot moments,
He's
cards, and stuff
good,
like that.
but Keldon's like built for like that. You know what I mean? Like
I know,
Vassell,
but think about it. Keldon's already what 3 years into his career. Devin's still literally a rookie, so you still have higher upside on price point now versus where Keldon's price point is.
yeah. I'm just thinking more like not even like their just like their physical stat. You know what I mean? Like physical stature. Like Keldon's like a man. Like when he just attacks the paint and like
Bully ball.
he dunks on he'll dunk on people. Like it reminds me
Yeah,
of
there's.
it reminds me of Kawhi, which is like
His rebounding is also like super really good. He's like out rebounding centers, and you'll
and he
see. It's like,
and the Spurs are gonna just work on his shooting like with Chip England. Like he just yeah.
Like Devin Vassell only has 2 moments in Top Shot.
Yeah, I'm
One of
checking them
them
right
is
now.
the dunk that we have, and the other one is a 3-pointer. That's kind of but that's a 4,000 LE moment, and the lowest ask is
Yeah.
93.
Wait, do I have a Devin Vassell yet?
I know.
Check my.
We all have that
I think
dunk.
you do.
didn't
I think we
Tuttle
all got
have
the dunk.
that LE?
Telo got the Cell one, right?
Yeah, the LE one.
Yeah, he said that he bought that. He said he just like loved that three.
Yeah, he bought it like early too. I think.
He's like, I just love the way DeRozan passed it to him.
If I don't have that Devin Vassell, I'm gonna buy it right now. If I can find one at decent serial number.
dunk
Lowest
or
ask
the
is
three?
6. The dunk.
I don't think you do. I'm looking at yours now.
Yeah, I
I think I have it.
have a 68.
No,
Oh, you do have a Devin Vassell.
I have it already.
I was gonna say I was pretty sure you bought one.
I couldn't remember if I bought it or not. What serial number do I have?
Let me check.
I think it was low. I think you just recently bought it.
I did. I don't know. I just buy them sometimes.
You have 15. Yeah, 1572 out of 35,000, but it's common. I mean, still
Yeah,
low.
Oh, it's 1570, like 1572, 1500.
Yeah,
Oh,
1,000 out of
I'm good
35.
with that. Cool. All right. On to the next topic. I will look at the 3-pointer now for $93.
Is that how much it is?
Yeah.
Lowest ask is 93,
It's a
Oh, it's not.
4,000 LE.
Okay, that's the one that Total bought.
and it's a 3-star rookie and a top shot debut. Strong. You know what? I wish that there was a feature on this, and I don't know. I guess there's not. I wish there was like a watch feature. Like when you're
Yeah.
going through the marketplace and you find a moment that you're like you want to keep your eye on. I wish you could like put it in your like watch profile. So like you could every day you could kind of check because through the whole marketplace every time. And like I'll see a moment like I really want a Gordon Hayward at one point, but I want to find the right one at the right. There's no way watch list.
Well, I keep telling you guys, moment ranks. I don't think you probably can't see that, but
I can't see.
they track. That's what I heard about. That's why I wanted to check it out because you can track moments and you could set a price alert for certain moments.
And
Really?
Top Shot is going to get that feature.
Yeah.
They said in the office hours a couple days ago that it's something they're working on. It's just not a top priority for them just yet.
They need to talk to me because that's a pretty big priority.
It is something that they're working on.
But moment ranks will do it, Steve. Y'all got to check that site out.
All right, we got 10 minutes. Let's talk about what we're
10 minutes.
watching.
Plenty to talk about, Garrett.
Well, actually, there's one thing I don't know if y'all are aware of this, and I'm still a fan of like physical cards. I kind of haven't really been buying any physical cards recently because I've been messing with Top Shot. But Prism came out with the UFC set, and I'm itching so bad to find it, and I cannot find it anywhere. I don't know where to find the Prism UFC card set. They're reselling on eBay for like $1,500 plus for like the for the box, and I'm itching to find one, man. I want a McGregor one so bad, and some other.
For me personally, I feel like I'd be really into that too. I would love to like buy some and start like a collection with physical cards, but I feel like I'm so behind the game. Like I don't even know if there's a way to catch up. I mean,
Well,
Well, they
but
just
no,
dropped the
like
yeah,
all
this
the
is
like,
brand
why-
new. No, this
Mellow.
is
I
brand
guess
new.
I guess those, yeah, but who? I mean, who sells them? Where do you get them? And if you buy them resell, like how much are you gonna pay for?
You're gonna pay a lot. But I mean, here's the thing: Prism just dropped this UFC set. They haven't had a UFC set before, so this is new to Prism. So if you could get in on this now, I mean, I love UFC, so I watch just about every single fight I can. Um, so that would be something that I really want to get into. And like I always mention too, once UFC does a Top Shot type of NFT type of deal, like I'm all in. Like I'd have so much fun with UFC. I just think seeing some crazy knockouts or some crazy like submissions would just be so. But man, I cannot find anywhere to buy this box set of Prism packs.
So I mean, like, who
I,
would
if
be
I if
who
I
would
could
be lucky
find,
enough to get those? Like,
I don't know if I could find them
like
though.
four?
I would do a live opening on one of these streams. So if anybody knows where to get them, you got to plug. Drop a drop something in the comments and let me know because I'm trying to get some of those Prism UFC packs real bad,
Yeah,
Mitch.
I think that'd be cool. Like if we were able to like get something like that, like that just came out. But when I see like Joe, like we saw like I mean Kite shared like the was it Jordan bought like was it a LaMelo Ball card
Yeah.
and stuff, and it's like
Yeah,
I
I
feel
don't
like
know how he got it.
I feel like they've already been like collecting a lot, so they have a lot, or maybe they sold some.
Those just came out.
Yeah,
Really?
that's because I have
Those
LaMelo Ball's rookie cards, but it's from his Crusader set. So it was so this was before he was in his Hornets uniform.
he's not in
So
the jersey in those.
yeah, so his card just got released with
Okay.
him being in the jersey. So it's still relatively new. If you could find a Prism pack at Target or something, or Walmart or whatever,
It could be that random, like just finding one like Target or Walmart.
it's hard, man. Target's getting pretty good though. What they're actually doing now is they're taking all the sports card packs and like the Pokemon stuff, and they're putting it behind guest services, so they're able to control how many people could buy. So instead of you just getting there first thing at 6 a.m., cleaning out the shelves and taking off,
Yeah.
you have to go there and they say, okay, you can only buy one pack or two packs or something. So I'm gonna try to get some. If I could get some packs, I'll do a live opening here on this stream. On if I could get some NBA Prism packs or some NBA hoops packs, or even if I could find the UFC, man.
Because like
I'm itching.
a basic pack like that's not even that much, right? Like at Target, it's like what $20, 10, $20.
Not even. It depends like which size you get, man. Some of them could be like $10. Booster boxes, they definitely get up there into the 60, 70, $80 plus range. But I mean, your ROI on those things are pretty solid. Even if you don't open it, if you could just find one, turn around and sell on eBay, you'll easily double, triple your money within, overnight.
It's pretty cool.
They're just that
All
hard
right.
to find.
What are y'all watching? Give us some recommendations.
I finally saw Justice League, the 4-hour one.
Damn, I still haven't watched it. How was it?
It was pretty good. I was getting into it, but to be honest, like by the end of the 4 hours, it's like, all right, this needs to end. But since I know it's a Snyder cut and everything, they literally put like every single deleted scene. Like when you're watching like one of those like editions, limited editions or whatever of like a movie, and they put like all the extra scenes and it's like a longer movie. They literally did that with like every possible scene, like especially like spoiler alert, but like at the end they had like
No, don't spoil it.
they had like three or four extra scenes that were like obviously just like added scenes. Like I thought the movie was gonna end like 3 or 4 times, and they just kept
Oh
adding
my
like
God.
all these scenes and stuff. But it was
Spoiled it.
good. I got into it. I really liked it, and I saw like how they Steppenwolf or whatever the villain's name was. I saw that they like kind of upgraded his like look and his costume, and it looked a lot better in the Snyder cut.
I don't know. I'll watch it. I've been
What was that called again?
Justice League.
But
That's the one on
it's like
HBO.
it's the movie.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Snyder.
Nick was watching that one.
Damn.
It's like a remake, but it's like unedited, right, or something.
It's 4 hours, yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
hyped for
The
the Marvel Phase 4. I don't know if y'all saw like the little trailer they just threw out. Was it yesterday?
Yeah, or I think it
Um,
was earlier this week, but yeah, it
yeah,
looks
I'm
good.
so hyped for the next phase. It's the lineup's gonna be just bananas, man. Just bonkers. Just the only thing I'm not too familiar with is the Celestials one, just because I'm not too familiar with
Is
their.
that the internals?
Oh, the Eternals. I'm sorry, but they're
Yeah.
Celestials. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's basically what Thanos is. Thanos is Seal, but I don't know too much about their story.
Yeah, there's some pretty
And
big actors and actresses like Angelina Jolie. I think is like the main one in internals, right?
yeah, it's gonna be solid. But it's and then Loki's supposed to come out the end of this month, Gabe.
Yeah, they moved it
Right?
up like 2 days. I think it's June. It was June 11th. Now it's like June 8th.
Oh, this week.
June.
Somebody verify, Joe. Verify.
June, like in a month.
Oh, June.
June.
Yes,
Oh
we're
my
in
god.
May. Time for
Too
bed.
many. No, too many margaritas, man.
Mhm.
I haven't had
Steve
any.
living
The
in Steve living in June.
Yeah.
one thing I'm doing is, people say like if you like Curb Your Enthusiasm, I don't know if y'all have heard this, but if you like Curb Your Enthusiasm, you'll like Seinfeld because it's very similar. Obviously, um, Larry
I've
David
never
was a
heard that.
co-creator. Yeah, Larry David's a co-creator of Seinfeld. Like it's
But I've never heard that if you like Curb Your Enthusiasm, you'll like Seinfeld. I could
not
see the
necessarily.
correlation, but I've just never heard it. You're the first
People
person I heard
people
it
have
from.
told me that, so I was like, okay, like I'll watch it. I love Curb Your Enthusiasm. I just started. I'm in like episode 7 or 8, and I'm kind of just, we'll
I
see.
don't. It's is it because like the humor and just the timeline of when Seinfeld was in its prime? Like it's just you just can't go back like that.
I don't know. I don't know that it's necessarily. Yeah,
Like
maybe.
like I couldn't get into Friends. I know everybody thinks Friends is like the greatest show in the world, but like I tried watching some of them and I was like, eh. I was like, maybe if I had started it back then when they first came out, maybe I would have enjoyed it more. But I don't know.
Yeah, I'm the
Yeah, I
same
don't
way.
know.
I haven't really got into Friends.
I was thinking, you know what? I'll watch it to say I watched it and
But
be
Seinfeld's a lot
done.
of episodes, though, right?
Yeah, I think it's like, yeah, I think it's like 10 seasons or something. Friends
But
is even longer.
but was it Seinfeld like one of the most um, awarded shows like in TV? Like, I mean,
Oh my
it got
god,
a ton of
bro! They
awards,
had
right?
180 episodes. Yeah, I don't know that
And
I'm
they're
finished this.
But they're
what is
20
it?
minutes, right?
30
21
minutes
minutes.
pop or
Yeah, but
30
on
minutes?
but on Hulu you still have to watch
Oh, the
commercials.
commercials. Yeah, that's
Damn,
So
frustrating.
Joe,
I'm like,
do the math.
I don't know that it's worth it.
We did watch a 4 hour movie, so I guess you could at least carve 4 hours
When
out.
I have a question.
Yeah.
When do y'all watch these again?
What do you mean?
Like do y'all? I mean, do y'all know I'm serious? Like, do y'all stay up late? Like, not because I mean, I go to bed by like 10:30, 11, the latest.
Well, Justice League I saw on Friday. It was like raining and stuff, and we started. I mean, we did start like at 8 p.m. and we didn't finish till like
Okay, so it's like
12:21.
a little weekend deal.
Well, I watch my shows like every night, like after I work out, from like 7 or 8 till like 10 o'clock.
Yeah, I watch my stuff like right before I get ready to go to bed. Like when I'm winding down my day and I'm laying down, I'll watch either an episode or I'll watch like usually say the movies for the weekends. But if it's like a hour and a half movie, I'll do a movie or something. But mostly it's like episodes. I'll just knock out one or two, or like Winter Soldier. I just waited till the weekend and finished the last 2 episodes real quick. You just got to
Yeah.
make time. You got to be dedicated, G.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
always watch my movies on the weekend because I mean, movies they're like like Steve said, like 3 hours. I mean, that's like your whole night. And
yeah.
then if it's already getting too late and you're like ready for bed or want to do, you have to like cut the movie in half, and I don't like doing that.
Yeah, I'm hoping this summer I can watch some stuff.
No,
That's usually, I guess that's usually when I do watch a lot of the shows when I think about it. Like, 'cause, I mean, I like watching some shows. Don't get me
Sound like you're gonna
wrong,
be busy this summer though.
but during the week, it's like I get home like 6, 7 o'clock, and then like do like a little workout in the garage, and then we eat dinner. And I watch when I'm eating dinner, I'm just like watching like a game, like there's an NBA game on or something. And then
yeah, I usually don't watch live NBA games.
by the time
Like
that's
it's literally
over, I'm like getting ready for bed.
when I'm eating dinner or whatever, unless it's on TNT or something. But like I don't have Fox Sports West or I guess Bally Sports West now,
Yeah.
so I don't watch those Spurs games or anything. So I usually just put on the show in the background while I eat dinner or something
Yeah,
or
same goes
whatever.
with me. If I had Spurs games on YouTube TV, I'd watch. Like I was watching a lot of them through Reddit streams, like when the season first started. But that was just wasn't feasible. Like they would get delayed or they wouldn't load properly, and plus it's kind of illegal, so just it wasn't feasible.
Nice.
Nice. All right, fellas. Well, that's an hour.
Well,
Been
real
real.
quick, Austin FC. We talked about it last week. They won 2-game winning streak. Last week they beat what they play?
Big fan.
Friends of the pod.
No, it was the Minnesota United. But it was a big win. 1-0 on the road. All their first like games are on the road. I told y'all so.
So what are
Any
they 2-1?
any points they can get right now are big because when they come home, they're gonna be home for a long stretch.
What are they 2-1?
2-1 now. So it's fun to watch, man. It's cool having like a team here, like in Austin. Like the whole city gets behind it. Like everybody go out, they're wearing like the jerseys and stuff.
Yeah, walking around the neighborhood, there is like a lot of flags and like
Yeah,
banners and stuff. Like in the neighborhood, I'm like, wow, real deal.
they play on Mother's Day this week, Kansas City.
Nice.
All
All
right,
right.
fellas.
We'll end it there. It's been
Poor,
real. It's been fun.
poor Steve.
Been real fun.